Dear students, welcome to the online learning. Today we will be learning chapter number 1, knowing our numbers. Topic today we will cover will be unit conversion to handle large numbers in real life. So let us begin with our today's class. Before moving on to the problem on large number, we will first discuss about metric system. In this system of measuring children, we will learn about units of length, unit of weight, and unit of capacity. So basically, in meter we measure the length, whereas weights we measure in gram, and for capacity measurement we use a unit of liter and other units too as per the requirement. But we must remember one thing, that while converting a higher unit into a lower or a smaller unit, we multiply them by 10, 100 or 1000, whereas whenever we convert a smaller unit into a higher unit, we divide it by 10, 100 or 1000. So let us begin with our first question of exercise 1.2, that is from textbook page number 16. So it is as like, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in our school, and the tickets sold on first, second, third and fourth day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751, and we need to find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So children, after reading the given statement carefully, you'll be able to know that we are looking for a total number of tickets. That means we are looking to get the sum of all the number of tickets that were sold on these 4 days. So we need to use addition operation. So as such, in word problem, the statement plays an important role, so we must solve each and every step along with the statement. So let us begin with it. Your solution will be as like, total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days will be equals to the sum of all the number of tickets that were sold on 4 days. Then when we arrange them, we will start the addition always from the right hand side, that means from the ones place, and after adding all the number of tickets that were sold on all these 4 days, we have got 7707. So the final statement will be as like, hence total number of tickets sold on all 4 days is equals to 7707. Now your second question is as like, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So your statement framing will be as like, runs scored by famous cricket player Shekhar is equals to 6,980. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. So here, after reading the given statement in your question, it is clearly indicated that you are looking for how many more runs does he need. So for that purpose, children, we need to use here subtraction operation, because you are looking to get how many more runs. So here we will subtract the runs made by Shekhar from the run he was willing to make. So we will subtract 10,000 minus 6,980. So you will get its difference is equals to 3,020. Your final statement will be as like, hence Shekhar requires 3,020 runs more. Let us come to the fourth question now. Kriti book store sold book worth rupees 2,85,891 in the first week of June, and books worth rupees 4,768 in the second week of the month. How much was the sale for the 2 weeks together? In which week was the sale greater and by how much? So children, you need to read every question with too much of patience and with so much of care, because every statement is important. Now your question is asking about that in which week the sale was more. As such, it is also asking about the sale in 2 weeks together, and by how much the sale was greater. So here in this question number 4, we have to find three things. So solution will be as like, first of all we will take out the total sale of books in these 2 weeks together means addition. So here we will deal with addition operation. So the what we have got after selling the books in 2 weeks of June, we will be adding them. So after as we know the rules, we will start addition from the right hand side, that means from the ones place. So we have got 6,86,659 rupees. Now you can see here the sale for 2 weeks together was rupees 6,86,659, and while comparing the sale of books in this 2 weeks, you can see that 4,768 rupees is greater than 2,85,891 rupees. So you can say that very clearly that in second week the sale was greater than first week. But for how much? The third question is asking that how much it was greater. So for that purpose you need to take out its difference. Whose difference? The sale what the bookstore has done in first week and as well as in second week too. This both selling worth we will subtract. So after subtraction, what we have got, the difference is as like rupees 1,14,877. So final statement will be as like, hence sale in the second week was greater than the sale in first week by rupees 1,14,877. So you can see here we were in need of three things to find out in this given question. First thing, together. So for together we have added both the worth that the shopkeeper has sold in 2 weeks. After that, comparison was asked, so we have compared and we told that in which week the this bookstore they have sold more books and in which week they have got more worth. After that, we have also taken it out that by how much worth in the selling the worth was more. Now let us come to the question number 7. A merchant had rupees 78,592 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets at rupees 1,200 each. How much money will remain with her after the purchase? So children, after reading the question, you may have understood that it is asking how much money will remain with her, means left out, you have to find out. So it will be solved as like, first of all we'll begin with the initial statement that a merchant placed an order for purchasing how many radios? 40 radios, and each worth was rupees 1,200. So cost of purchasing 40 radio set will be cost of one radio into number of radios ordered. So total cost of 40 radio set is equals to how much? Rupees 48,000. Therefore money spent by her for purchasing 40 radio sets will be rupees 48,000. Now the money The money with merchant was rupees 78,592. Then the question was asking for left out money. So money left with her will be equals to total money subtracted by money spent by her for purchasing of 40 radio sets. So after getting the difference, you can see that how much money was left with the merchant, rupees 30,592. So your final statement will be as like, hence rupees 30,592 will remain with her after the purchase. Now come to the question number 8. This question is as like, a student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. By how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? So children, are you getting something? The question is like that one student, he multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of which number? 56. Means we need to get the difference. What was the number which was to be multiplied with 7,236? It was 56. But the multiplication a student has done was by 65. So the difference between 65 and 56 is how much? It is equals to 9. So now after getting the difference between this number, you can just multiply with the number by which a student was looking to multiply. So answer was greater than the correct answer by, his answer was greater than the correct answer by number given into the difference of the another number. So you can see that his answer was greater than the correct answer by 65,124. You can try doing this question in other way also. Now question number 9 is as like, to stitch a shirt 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth required is, to stitch a shirt 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is required. Out of 40 meter cloth, how much shirt can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? So you can understand it that we are again dealing with the remaining part and also with the number of shirt that we can stitch with the given length of cloth. If the length of cloth required for one shirt is known. So solution will be as like, first of all, in this type of question we have to use here the conversion techniques, and we need to convert the different units in single unit first of all. So cloth required to stitch a shirt is equals to 2 meter 15 centimeter. So we will convert this meter in terms of centimeter. So we know the conversion, children. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So that we are using here. So we will do the calculation, and 2 into 100 centimeter will give you 200, and when you will add it with 15, as such we can add the similar units. So it will give you 215 centimeter. Then total length of available cloth is how much? 40 meter. Now again, if you have taken out the cloth requirement for stitching a shirt in terms of centimeter, so let us convert this total length of cloth available also in terms of centimeter. So as such, now only we have done that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. The same conversion will use, and will convert the 40 meter in terms of centimeter. So it will give you 4000 centimeter. Now as per the need of your question, it was looking to get number of shirt that can be stitched. So number of shirt that can be stitched from the total length will be equals to total length divided by length of cloth required to stitch one single shirt. That means 4000 centimeter divided by 215 centimeter. So when you do the division, Again you can see they both the length were in same unit, so we have done the division easily. Now you will proceed with the division part. All the calculation you need to show it in the fair column only. Even in the exam time you have to deal it in same manner. So then after calculation, after dividing it, you can see that you have got how much? Quotient 18, whereas the remainder is 130. So how many shirts can be made out? 18 shirts can be made. And what is your remainder? You can see it is 130 centimeter. So if you wish, you can convert this remainder in terms of meter also. So the same conversion will use what we have used in previous step, that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So 1 centimeter will be equals to 1 upon 100 meter. So when you divide it, you will get 1 meter 30 centimeter cloth will remain after making 18 shirts. Now in the similar manner you will solve question number 10. After that, come to the question number 11. The question is as like, the distance between the school and the house of the student is 1 kilometer 875 meter. Every day she walks both ways. Find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. So its solution will be as like, what you have understood, children, from this question, that we have the distance between school and house of a student. It is how much? 1 kilometer 875 meter, and every day she walks both the ways, means from school to home and home to school. So the same distance is covered twice in a day. And total how many days she will be covering the same distance? In all 6 days she will be covering the same distance. So first of all, distance covered by a student each day. I told you just now that the same distance she has to cover while moving from home to school and school to home back. So 2 into the distance between the school and the house. So, and you can again see the distance they are given in terms of 2 units. So we will convert it in single unit using metric system of conversion. So here 1 kilometer is equals to how much meter? 1000 meter. So we will convert this 1 kilometer 875 meter in terms of meter. So 1 kilometer is equals to how much meter? 1 kilometer is equals to how much meter? 1000 meter. So 1000 meter plus 875 meter you will add, so you will get how much? 1875 meter. And as such we are looking for the distance covered by the student in each day. Each day how much distance is covered? The same distance is covered twice. That means when the student is moving from house to school and then coming back from school to house back, so 2 into the distance we will do. So 2 into 1875 meter you have done, so you got 3750 meter. So this was the distance covered by the student in one day. That means for each day. Okay, now actually you are looking to get the total distance covered by her in 6 days. So if you know the thing for one day, you can get it for many days. This is what we have learnt in unitary method also. So you have to use here multiplication operation now to get the distance covered in 6 days. So after multiplication you can see the total distance was 3750 meter. When you have multiplied with 6 you got 22,500 meter. If you will convert it back in terms of kilometers, so you can divide this meter by 1000, so you will get 22 kilometer 500 meter. As such our question was given in terms of both the units. So after getting the answer you can try converting the answer in terms of same units as given in question. So your final statement will be as like, hence distance covered in 6 days will be equals to 22,500 meter, or is equals to 22 kilometer 500 meter. In both the way you can mention your answer. I hope whatever we have discussed today you have understood. So on the basis of all such questions whatever we have solved, I am giving you some home assignment from the same exercise. You have to solve question number 3, question number 5 and question number 6. So in question number 3, what you have to do, children, in an election the successful candidate registered with following votes and his nearest rival scored the following votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? So you have to find out its margin. Margin means again you have to get its difference, that the successful candidate won the election by how much votes. Then in question number 5, statement is important when you will solve the word problems, and every calculation part you need to mention in the fair side only. Then if you talk about question number 5, you have to find the difference between the greatest and the least number that can be written using the given digits, and each digit you have to use one time only, no repetitions are allowed. So you will find first of all the greatest number. Total you can see how many digits are given, 5 digits. So first of all you will try to find 5-digit greatest number, then 5-digit is least number, and then you will get its difference. I think it is too easy, you can try doing it. Then come to the question number 6. A machine on an average manufactures 2825 screws a day. How many screws did it produce in the month of January 2006? So children, you can see that the average manufacturing capacity of a machine is how much? 2825 screws in a day. Now it is looking to get the number of screws produced in the month of January. So you know, in time chapter you have learned that which month has how many number of days. So that tricks you have to apply over here, and you have to get this word problem done. And if you know for one day, you can get it for many days by applying the unitary method also. First of all you need to calculate that how many number of days we have in January month. After that apply unitary method to solve this question number 6. Now if you look onto the question number 10, it is same like your question number 9. It is same as like your question number 9. So what it is asking, actually you can read it one time, that medicine is packed in a box, each weighing how much? 4 kg 500 gram. How many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kg? Okay, so medicine packed in a box, each weights are given. Then it is asking that how many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 grams. So first of all again you have to convert the two different unit in terms of single unit. After that you have to solve it like question number 9. Then question number 12 also you can see, a vessel has 4 liter and 500 ml of curd. In how many glass each of 25 ml capacity can it be filled? So both the questions are similar like question number 9. Before you do the calculation, you have to first convert the different units in terms of similar unit. Last question you can see that it is asking how many glass each of 25 ml capacity can it be filled. So capacity of each vessel is how much? If it is 25 ml and the total capacity of a vessel is 4 liter 500 ml. Curds are there. So how many glass will need to fill this much capacity of curds? Okay, so I hope you have understood. Try doing this all questions on the basis of today's class. Thank you.